Hello, welcome in Singapore at Comunicasia. We are here looking for new partners for the ecosystem in Singapore and surrounding countries. Dimitri is here, and here we go with the today presentation.
So, more people connecting. Hello, everybody.
And here we go. Video check. Alex, are we good?
Audio check. Add a like if you hear me.
They say they can hear us. Good. Hi. They will tell if they cannot hear us. So, let's start. We also prepared a little presentation for you today. And today we speak about W-Air products.
Really?
Really? From
No
Singapore.
kidding.
No kidding.
I
We
was
have
not prepared for
big
that.
news for you.
So, shall we start?
Yes. Okay. Technical problem?
Little one.
Would you like to use the physical keyboard?
Here we go.
Thank you. And today we speak about our beloved base station. You know what this 75 decibel means. It means that between one base station and another base station of the W-Air system, you must have a network coverage with a signal that is better than minus 75 decibels. And today we will not solve this problem. We introduce this new W-Air base station. Let me open it for you. This is the problem we solve today. You see, when you install our base station, the name is upside down.
Come on, it's fine.
But now with this little magic here,
Whoa.
you can turn it right. Can you see it? And it works as many times as you want. Okay, and this is everything I understood about these new beautiful products. There is some little more details that Dimitri will introduce it right now. So get the base station and explain us about this minus 75 decibels.
Well, thank you very much for the introduction. So, a few details about the hardware. It's wall mountable, and as you see, both ways. See the little details. And now it comes with support for a power adapter, which was not available on this model. And it comes with power over Ethernet. And of course, the capability for an Ethernet cable. And, well, you know, with a 5 years warranty. And this is it about the hardware. It's more compact, looks better, can be installed in any direction. And it has a nice status LED which shows the current load, whether it is connected to the system and whether it is working properly. As Steve explained, previously base station had to see each other. Now you can have roaming even if the two base stations they do not see each other. It will work as long the phone doing the roaming can see the two base stations. So this is a great news for the product and for all of you. It means easier installations. And how these days magic happen? It's thanks to PTP. So
what is that?
Wow, I wanted to hear that question. So the synchronization is not done over air, it's done over the network. And it is done using a protocol which is IEEE 1588. Do you know what that means?
IEEE 1588.
IEEE.
I got it, thank you.
All right. So let's start with the easy things. What does this mean for you? Easier deployments, better coverage. Steve does not want to show you the last point. Less base stations, yes. Because thanks to this, you will need less base stations to cover the same amount of space. Of course, if you have a high load, many calls, you will need more base stations because each base station can still support 8 channels. And we are ready to proceed. Now I will scare you with some technical stuff as usual. Don't fall asleep, and because we have some more news in the end, okay? So it's all based on precision time protocol, PTP. So a master base station will exchange the sync, the clock between all others. We have a few requirements to do this. So first of all, we have to install the network properly. So this is a bad installation. Why? Because we have too many hopes. This will not work. So
this is a bad installation in any case, not only for our DCT to work.
Yes. So don't expect to use crappy switches. If you use Wildix switches, it will work, of course. Don't expect to use this kind of topology. You need to do much better than this. And here we have a good example. You see, you have 1, 2, maximum 3 switches are supported. This is really important. The feature will not work if you have more than 3 switches. Why? Because it's really time sensitive. If we add latency, jitter within the local network, it will not work. But as long as you have good switches, Wildix switches are supported, you're fine. So follow this, the good network topology. And our enemy is network delays. Nobody likes delays, and network are no different. So keep the network as fast as possible. You will need either a dedicated network or VLANs, so a dedicated VLAN used only for this traffic. You should do it in any case, but if you install WR with sync over Ethernet, that's mandatory, okay? We recommend, of course, to locate the primary device connected to the main switch. Don't put it somewhere far away. It should be here, right in the center of the action. so that all the other base stations are maximum 2 hops away. And now the configuration. It's incredibly easy. You just need to enable a parameter on WMS, and then you will see this difference in the WR interface. Okay, you see the multicast IP address, which you can change if it is already used. It shouldn't be because it's a private VLAN. And here you can see the base stations as usual. It's really important, you have no DEC tree anymore. And here you can see the role. As we mentioned, we have a primary and we have other base stations which are secondary. If the primary goes down, one more base station will work as a backup. And of course, we have full statistics and debug, so that during the installation you can check how the system is performing and you can make sure that everything is working fine. So pay attention to these 2 columns, sync lost and primary lost. They should be always at 0, so pay attention. They are really important to make sure that the installation is good. One more information about the debug. We have a special section called LAN sync, and it tells you exactly what's the delay, what's the jitter. So even during the analysis of the installation, so when you check if the installation can be done, deploy some base stations and check these values. It's extremely important that these values as little as possible. Okay, so little delay, no jitter. That's what we are aiming for. Good, and I think we are pretty much done. And
I got a question.
yeah,
Can you mix over the air and over the cable sync?
you can, but in such case you lose the network, the sync over network feature.
And is it compatible with the previous base stations?
It's compatible, so if you have an existing installation, you can add this one, but only if you're using WMS4. So this base station cannot be connected to an existing system running WMS3.
Good.
Good things.
And do we have any bundle coming out? I answer by myself. Yes, we have.
Wow, I want to buy one. Please.
We
Can
got
I-
another question.
Yeah?
What about the price? So this new base station cost about 100 euros more than the previous one, and it's mainly for the rotating stuff here. It costed a fortune, but we really liked it. And that's all for today.
Yes, we have a bundle waiting for us. So we have already
Oh.
pre-ordered, so we have to go. It's time already.
It's better to rush. Yeah. It's Guinness time. It's almost 6 p.m. here in Singapore, and it's time to get a bit of refreshment because we worked all day.
It's very hot here, so
So
we need to go.
thank you very much for attending.
Thank you. Wait.
Sorry. We had 2 news. Oh la 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 la. And we have this little one. This one is the WAIR office. It will substitute the WAIR 100. It's smaller but with a better and bigger display. It's ruggedized, so if it falls down, it's still in one piece.
Still working?
It got an alarm button and Bluetooth support, so you can connect a Bluetooth headset directly to this phone.
Yes.
And be careful because this also come in version 4 and cannot be downgraded. So this cannot work on an old system. You have to upgrade to the WMS for all the system. Do you want to say something else, or it was pretty accurate?
Oops! Sorry, it fell down again. Sorry about that. But it's still working. don't worry. And yes, and it's compatible with the Bluetooth beacons, but we will talk about it another time, I guess.
This is also part of the bundle, and you will receive more information on the 10th of July, and it will be available for order at the beginning of July as well. And that's all, really all from Singapore.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
we
sorry.
got 2 questions.
Questions time.
Only easy ones.
First, this new WR replace the oldest? Yes or no?
Yes, it does.
And the second one, will the WR100 remain available? So basically the same.
No. It's, for both products, is a replacement, it's an upgrade. And thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.